Hey guys, this is Kevin from JazTime.com. JazTime.com is an online store that buys, sells, trades authentic luxury watches. We make these videos so our customers can easily choose the best watch for themselves in the comfort of their own home. We offer the lowest prices anywhere online. If you'd like to know the price of the watch, simply click on the links in the description below. If you like our videos, please like, comment, subscribe, and also buy a watch from us at JazTime.com once in a while. Alright, so today we're going to do a quick comparison between the Rolex Oyster Perpetual 39mm, which is here on my left, and the black dial, reference number 114300. This is a newer style that was just released in 2018. And then we'll also be comparing it to the Rolex Oyster Perpetual 36mm here on my right, which is in the white dial, and that's model number 116000. We'll be going over the dial, bezel, case, crown, bracelet, clasp. We'll talk about the movement towards the end of the video. Alright, so jumping right in, you can see there's some minor differences between the dials, but really not too many differences in general. Specifically for the color configurations is where really it comes into play. Specifically for the 116000, like I said, we have a white style dial. However, it also comes in a red grape, rhodium blue, and also a blue Arabic as well. And the blue Arabic is specific to the 116000, as the 114300, the 39mm, does not have an Arabic version at all. The 114300, the 39mm version, only has the red grape, rhodium blue, and white style dial. However, there is different changes between the colors of the dial. The 116000 does not change anything else on the watch in conjunction to changing the dial color. But specifically for the 39mm, you see these little small white squares in behind each index hour marker that actually changes colors depending on which dial color you choose. So with blue you can get green squares, with the red grape you get red squares, and with the rhodium you get light blue squares. So different changes in color for that, and that's specific to the Oyster Perpetuals, as the Oyster Perpetual seems to be more of a sort of a imaginative line where they like to test different colors on that, and you'll see it specifically throughout the Oyster Perpetual line where you won't see colors that are there for the other lines like sports pieces and such. The main difference that we do see here though is within the hour markers. On the 3, 6, and 9 specifically, the 12 o'clock keeps the same Rolex crown logo fashioned in 18-karat white gold to prevent any tarnishing. The 36 doubles up on the index hour marks of 369 to help landmark, and it makes it easier to read during the night. So when both of these watches are in the night, you'll probably have an easier time viewing the 36mm because it's landmarked very easily by those double lines and helps you view the time much more easily, whereas the 39mm just keeps that simple index hour markers all the way throughout without changing anything at the 369. And that's specific through all the dial changes. With the Arabic, it's only the 369 as well for the 16000. So that's something to keep in mind. They do both, however, glows the same amount, the 8 hours, up to 8 hours rather, in the dark, with the same luminosity as well for the index hour markers and for the tips of the hands. As you can see, the luminous tippings on each hand. They have the same sort of text on the dial at the 12 o'clock position with the Rolex Oyster Perpetual name, and the superlative officially certified chronometer at the 6 o'clock position. Moving on to the bezels now. The bezels are the same. They're both domed bezels, nicely high polished. And moving on to the case, we see the same polishing style, which is the satin finish at the very tops of the lugs, which is a sportier style finish with the brushed steel instead of using a high polish, which is more dressier style. So they both have the same brushed steel. The only difference here in the casing is just the size of the case. The 39 obviously is a 39mm, so from an index finger to my thumb here, that's 39mm in diameter, whereas the one on my right here, the 116,000, is a 36mm, so you just really have a 3mm increment of difference. Besides that, the crown functions are still the same. I'm not going to go over them. You can see them in their own standalone videos, but they're both twin-lock double waterproofness systems that help the watch keep a water resistance of 100 meters at 330 feet and have the simple functions of winding the watch and also being able to adjust the time. Bracelets bracelets are going to be a little bit different actually. The proportions of the bracelets are a little bit different, so they both are oyster style bracelets, but the one with 6000 actually seems to have a little bit larger style bracelet, if not very similar style. But looking at the clasp, it does look like the 116,000 is a little bit larger, just by maybe a millimeter or so. But they're both the same type of polish, nice brush steel throughout with a tapering from the first lug downwards. Both are folding oyster clasp, and I'll show you that here. So that pops open, and that pops open as so, and there we are. Both very beautiful high polished clasp blades with a Rolex name embossed onto each other. So we'll close that up here now, and you'll see that they both have the same indentation on the clasp itself, with the Rolex logo indented inwards, whereas other models of watches have it indented outwards. These are both indented inwards. Alright, so quickly we'll go ahead and move on to the movement now. So I'm going to start with the 36 millimeters first, because it makes more sense to start with a smaller of the line. So we're going to start with a 36 millimeter, and this is housed in a simple oyster case backing. Both of them have the same style oyster case backing for that, the nice high polish with that satin finish on the very back edge of it. And the movement that the 36 uses is the 3130 movement, which is an in-house made movement by Rolex, used in other sports pieces, such as the No Date Submariner runs the 3130, which is pretty much just a no date complication that's been trying to test it for over 20 or so years, and has that precision of the -2 + 2 seconds a day. As I mentioned before, at the 6 o'clock position, they like to boast about it there with the superlative officially certified. And specifically for this movement, what it has is the paramagnetic blue parachrome hairspring. So it has additional resistance against magnetism, and also has a nice power reserve of 48 hours, meaning you can put this watch out on a Friday evening, pick it back up on a Saturday evening or Sunday afternoon, it'll be keeping time just fine. So what does the 39 millimeter bring to the table, since it was just recently released? So well, the 39 millimeter actually runs 3132 movement, which is 2 iterations above the 3130, and has just a minor change to it. It's also used in other pieces such as the Explorer 1 as well, which is a 214270, and also in some Rolex Cellinis as well. So it has everything that the 3130 does. Has a parachrome hairspring, has the same precision, the same functions, the no date complications. So what really is changed? So really the only thing that's changed is the Paraflex shock absorbers. Rolex added their own in-house shock absorbers to this newer style of movement, which Rolex claims absorbs 50% more shocks in extreme or harsher conditions than a typical movement does. Or rather, industry standard shock absorbers does, which I believe are the KIF shock absorbers. Okay, so something to keep in mind if you're looking to purchase in between these two watches. Alright, now let me actually go ahead and show you these watches on my wrist really quickly here. So both are running, both have the same length for the bracelets themselves, which is, I have a 7-inch wrist. It's going to look a little bit tighter because I do have to place it a little bit higher above my wrist, but it does fit a 7-inch wrist. So there is the black dial, nice high polish on the bezel, sand finish throughout. As you can see, it doesn't sit too high off the wrist. And for the white 36, alright, there we are. So if you're interested in this watch or any other models for the lowest possible price, check out our website at JazTime.com. If the lowest price is guaranteed, we offer a 1-year warranty. And if you like the video, please like, comment, subscribe below. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys soon.
If you want to find out more about the watch you just saw in the video, you can just click below on Show More to see the full description. Then you can check the link next to model as seen in video, click on it, and you will get to the proper page where you can see all the details. If you're watching on a mobile phone, you have to click on the arrow down on the right hand side below the video to see the full description. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you would like to share this video with your friends, you can use the share button below and share it on any platform you like. If you have questions, constructive feedback, want to tell us about some mistakes or misspeaks, just write a comment below. If you want to see more videos like this, you should subscribe to our channel and visit our channel page where you can find all the videos. And if you're interested in a specific watch brand, you can check out our playlists. If you want to check the price for a watch or want to buy one, remember at JazTime.com you always get a steep discount, so you should check the prices with us. If you want to know the price for a specific watch, just go to Google, type in JazTime, plus the brand, model and the details you're interested in, and Google will find the right page for you. Thank you for watching.